Mr. Lim Swee, Minister in the Prime Minister's Office, Advisor to East Coast Grassroots Organisation, Mr. Siglap, Advisor to East Coast Grassroots Organisation, Mr. Vignesan Muruganathan, PDM, Chairman of Siglap CCC, Mr. Chan Alam, PDM, Chairman of Siglap CCMC, patrons of Siglap CCC and CCMC, grassroots leaders, distinguished guests, residents of Siglap Division, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening. Tonight we celebrate our 47th National Day in the heartlands of Siglap Division. The theme of this year's National Day celebration is Loving Singapore, Our Home. It is thus befitting when we extend this theme to the local level, but the theme of our dinner tonight is My Caring Neighbours. We believe that we have a good relationship, but when we have a good relationship with our neighbours, one where there is mutual respect and willingness to help one another, we will create an enduring home in a caring community and an inclusive society, one where residents will love and proud of. We have done much over the last 1 year to strengthen our neighbourhoods. We have worked very hard in reaching out and connecting with our residents in both the HDB and private estates. In the last 1 year, we have visited 38% of our residents' homes and organized 18 community dialogue sessions to understand our residents' needs better. As we reach out to our residents, we are building our community directory, which will enable us to identify the needs of our residents earlier and also build up a database of resources within the community. This will enable us to respond to our residents' needs more proactively. We will be able to identify residents who need help and support and find neighbours who may be able to offer their assistance. We believe that there is a caring neighbour in every block and in every street in Siglap. And we want to harness this potential to make Siglap a community of caring individuals. Let me talk about meeting the needs of the elderly. We have found that Siglap has a significant elderly population and have developed programs to reach out to our elderly. Since September 2011, we have introduced the traditional Chinese medicine clinic operated by the PWO Realm of Tranquility to our residents, particularly the senior citizens. This service has been well received by the residents. Earlier this year, the Siglap CC's Senior Citizens Executive Committee worked closely with the 3 Siglap residents committees to invite their elderly residents above 60 years old to a festive Lunar New Year dinner on 3rd February 2012. The event brought cheers to the lives of 200 of our local Siglap elderly who were present that evening, and we managed to talk to them to understand their concerns better and to encourage them to stay active and healthy. We were fortunate to have a strong community partner, the Heart of Love organization, who contributed significantly to that event. To better understand the needs of the elderly systematically, we have collaborated with Bedok View Secondary School to conduct the needs assessment survey of the elderly living in the Siglap Kaki Valley RC precinct. Based on the needs identified from this exercise, we will develop targeted programs for the elderly there. We will expand this program to the other parts of Siglap next year to ensure that our elderly age gracefully and effectively in Siglap. Now let me talk about meeting the needs of our low-income families. We are also sensitive to the plight of low-income families in Siglap. There are 2 blocks that serve as HDB's interim rental housing scheme. These 2 blocks house families who are in crisis, not having a permanent home and in need of shelter. We were proactive and galvanized community resources and coordinated a comprehensive community response to serve this group of residents. The Singapore Children's Society provided developmental programs for the children, while the Daki offered subsidized tuition classes and parenting workshops. 3 family service centers, Marine Parade FSC, Front Center, and the Young Women's Pursuit Association Bedok, provided much needed family intervention and services for the Southeast CDC and the Siglap Constituency Office perform a critical coordination role. Coordinated by Siglap YEC, volunteers from the neighborhood came forward to provide nightly supervision on the children's homework under our Homework Cafe program. Above all, our grassroots leaders acted as befrienders and provided support to these families. Next, let me report on the program enhancing physical environment or estate upgrading. As we respond to the social needs of our residents, we recognize that given the age of our estates, much of the physical infrastructure needs to be upgraded. 7 blocks of Siglap Valley RC have almost completed their HIP or Home Improvement Program. The HDB has recently extended to these families the enhancement for active seniors or EASE program to meet the physical needs of the elderly residents. Tonight, I am pleased to announce that 2 more precincts in Siglap have been selected for the HIP EASE program. These are the precinct and blocks including blocks 51 to 57 under the Izora RC and blocks 1, 4 and 5 at Changi Village. My heartiest congratulations to the residents of these precincts, and I hope you will vote favorably towards accepting this upgrading program. We have also received various feedback from our private estate residents. We have formed a few task forces that will look into the parking problems as well as cleanliness issues in our landed estates. I'm happy to share that Siglap residents in the private estates are very forthcoming in joining these task forces and working with our grassroots leaders like John Tasker and Gajendra to perform site recce's and talk to fellow neighbors on various estate issues. They are now actively engaging the relevant government agencies to find solutions to these issues. Residents in the group of condominiums along Flora Road and Flora Drive have also been advocating for public bus service to serve them. We have been engaging the LTA proactively on this matter, and we hope to receive some good news soon. We may have some limitation connecting with our condo residents due to some restrictions imposed by certain MCSPs to perform house visits. We will continue to engage these MCSPs, and at the same time, we'll try other means to connect with our residents and find out their needs. Let me now talk about a group of individuals that we want to honor, the unsung heroes of grassroots leaders. As we have done much to reach out and meet the needs of our residents, we will indeed do more. However, we will not be able to do this without a group of very important people, our grassroots leaders. Tonight, we will honor 38 grassroots leaders in Siglap who have provided between 5 to 25 years of voluntary community service. Our grassroots leaders are really our unsung heroes. Their personal sacrifices unquantifiable, their dedication exemplary, and their conviction and commitment truly inspiring. They epitomize the true Singaporean, able to strike the right balance and putting others before self. They have internalized the value of serving the people and will continue to strive to do so in building trusting relationships with their residents. Indeed, their tireless dedication and unwavering commitment have enabled us to serve the residents of Siglap well through various activities and programs. Ladies and gentlemen, can you please join me in giving a big round of applause to our unsung heroes, the grassroots leaders. Tonight's dinner is a good example of the sheer hard work and commitment of our grassroots leaders. Months of preparation and hundreds of volunteer hours were put in to bring this celebration to all of us. I would like to thank the organizing committee, led by Mr. Shigasela and Ms. Yvonne Pa, for all their hard work. In celebrating National Day, the grassroots leaders will not stop at tonight's dinner. On National Day itself, on 9th of August, all the grassroots leaders of Siglap will be busy organizing our National Day at Siglap Heartlands simultaneously. where residents from 4 RCs and 3 NCs will concurrently have their own National Day parties, bringing residents together to watch the National Day parade in their respective neighborhoods and at the same time enhancing their own neighborhood spirit. I would like to encourage all of you to join this one-of-a-kind concurrent celebration at the local neighborhood. Ladies and gentlemen, our grassroots leaders are focused on the vision of building a strong and cohesive Siglap community beginning with each neighborhood, both in the HDB heartlands and the condominiums and landed estates. So in the spirit of the theme of tonight's dinner, I would like to urge all of us to celebrate the good relationship that we have with our neighbors and continue to provide mutual care and support to each other. If we have not done so, we should start tonight. We must always remember we are building the foundations for our children to live in. We want our neighborhood where our children learn important values of mutual respect, care, and support so that they can continue to build their own neighborhoods and communities when they grow up, and we will see a Singapore where the future generation will continue to love and call home. Let me conclude by thanking our generous sponsors, performers, and residents, and well-wishers for their kind contribution to tonight's event. Once again, may I wish everyone a very happy 47th National Day. Thank you.
谢谢，谢谢魏武琴博士。
Thank you, Dr.